Evening, everyone. How are we doing? Sure is a heat wave out there. I'm starting to feel it quite a bit. Ooh, boy. It's been a minute. How's everyone doing? I had a was off last week. I had a convention to attend for one, and then was feeling a bit worn out on the Monday following. What? We still had some fun on the Tuesday with Amon in Valhalla. If we're on the last week of that game, there's probably not too much more to do. I think the last of it will go fast. But, yeah, I don't know if there's too much to tell from Anime North. It was a convention in the middle of a pandemic. Everyone's still trying to be masked up and vaccinated, and that's slowing down a lot of the processes. So lines were real bad this year, more so than usual, and they're always bad. So I managed to get in on the for pre-registration on the Thursday. The con is local to me, so I'm able to hop over there, pick up a ticket, and come back home safely enough. Do the this year I decided to rent a car for the weekend and do things that way, where I just deal with parking in the morning, save myself the hour of additional time if I had taken transit, an hour plus both ways, so save myself some time there. Really, it's just the because this con goes so late, with like panels at, say, that end at like midnight or 1 a.m. That makes it the pressure of getting home much easier, so I'm not in bed at like 2 a.m., which is much preferred. Yeah, did things that way. It was a lot of VTuber content this year, I think. We had the indies come in with about 4 of their own panels. 4 group-hosted panels of various topics, ranging from what is VTuber to how to be VTuber. I got up in there with a couple of my own questions because I enjoy asking interesting questions, and I find sometimes that they are lacking at convention panels. I don't think I got into any voice actor Q&A. Yeah, I think yeah, there was Caitlin Glass and Aaron Dismuke there. I think I had missed one of their morning ones, and they were running opposite a different panel that I was attending. Richard Epcar and his wife were supposed to be there, but I don't think they were able to make it out. Is what is. Morgan Garrett had a panel schedule that ended up being canceled. That's fine. That's whatever. Yeah, did the voice actor autograph dealio. Went up there with my strategy of just ask for a bunch of autographs and give them a heap ton of money, and politely ask, can we cut a deal? So I was able to do that with some of the voice actors there. Yeah, the cast of Ruby was there as well. I think they come to Toronto a lot, actually. I think they've come to like every Fan Expo, which is the fall convention, and like the general nerd convention. That's nice. Spent a fair bit of time over in the board game and trading card area. trying to get games of Digimon the card game going. Don't think I was ever successful, but we'll see. Play to this camera here. I want to make a deck with some of these guys. Machine Dramon in particular does look like fun. Hey, Jet. I'm just recapping my weekend from Anime North a little bit ago. If you have any questions, feel free to chime in. Hung up with a bunch of my card game friends. One of them was doing a vendor stuff on the Friday, because that's the flea market day, where they open the Nomi no Ichi, they call it. I should look up the Japanese meaning of what that actually is. But basically the used market stuff. Shockingly, I didn't come away from this convention with any figures. I don't think any of them particularly caught my eye, which is unusual because normally I walk away with at least one Nami figure every year. Probably could have picked up like a Wano outfit Nami. The voice talking. It's hard. Whoa. Crack. Yeah. Did big sweeps of the Artist Alley. That really should have been a lot more spread out than it was. They have big accommodations for the kids area that was basically deserted. The vendor area had plenty of room to do what they do, but Artist Alley is just crammed right up in next to each other. I mean, it's hard enough getting a table at Anime North to be an artist, but still, they should have been spread out more or somehow. The hallways are way too thin there for what they were trying to do. That was a pisser. I had a thought and now it's gone. Artist Alley. Hanging out with buddies. Saw a bunch of my same convention friends that I haven't seen in like 3 years. That was nice, getting to touch base with them. Some people I used to know from school as well. Did some cosplay photo taking, didn't get a lot done in that regard until like the Sunday, because that's when there was a cosplay photo shoot for Arc Knights and one for Hololive. I went to both of those, and that got me in the photo taking mood a lot more. That was okay. Got to see Shiran J. Zhao and their couple panels from them. It was basically a Q&A one and then a recommending young adult fiction one. Did not end up getting an autograph from them because they had one session and it was capped right away. So we let that one go. That's okay. What was I doing talking with... didn't get to talk to Caitlin Glass much because she was busy. Hung out at Aaron's table a little bit. Told him the story of how I first got into anime with FMA, which I think I've told on the podcast previously, so you can go listen to the 5K Q&A to hear that story. So that was entertaining. It was like, good age for that. Good age to be getting into Full Metal Alchemist. Told him that same story from Panty and Stocking. Reminded him of a joke that's on the bonus features that he told like 10 years ago. That was the filthiest fucking joke I ever heard. So I got him with that anew because he'd forgotten. And I'm not gonna repeat it here. You can go buy the Blu-ray or whatever. And I'm not gonna get banned from Twitch for retelling it. What Morgan. Was nice hanging out with her for a bit. Someone else was there to get like a Honey Pop print, and she goes, "Oh, so you've heard me orgasm," which is real funny. Apparently, she made her husband leave the house while she was recording for that. I wonder why. She was mentioning also because I had gotten Ancient Magus Braid signed for the Succubus, or not Succubus, but I think the character name was Black Current. Red Current. She was mentioning when she was recording that she was going through a breakup at the time, so that was informing a lot of her acting decisions in the booth that day. That's fun when it works out like that. And by fun, I mean, oof, I'm sorry. You're in a better place now, so we can laugh at it. Got Nichijou signed as well, which is one of her like favorite roles. Aaron was saying that Leonardo Watch was like a number 2 for him, and the new number 1 is obviously Sanku, because it's a Shonen Jump protagonist role. That's pretty cool. What else was I doing? So I wasn't getting into any figure mess. I've got prints as well that I haven't put up yet, because I haven't put up any of my prints lately. I have started getting into more Gunpla. So you'll recall on stream before we did this nonsense. So now I have a nice box to hold and display it in. And then when I feel like it, I can take it out and put the puzzle back together anytime I want. Yeah. And then the other big thing that happened to me was I got hit by Digimon nostalgia. So I've got a couple of these model kits kicking around now. Yeah. Looking at Metal Garurumon here, I'm starting to understand why people paint their model figures, which is a dangerous idea. It's a dangerous thought, because if I start getting into it, it's not gonna... My obsessive personality is gonna do some real weird things. He's a good guy. Yeah, I think that's real all there is to say about Anime North. Some other stories that are for friends only, I'm afraid. What am I thinking about? But we're not here for any of that. I've been live for 10 minutes just vamping. We are here to talk about this nonsense. No, not that. Game captures. Don't know why I did that. Anyways, we're here for Fire Emblem. It's finally time to start a new long play. And I've been thinking about this one in particular. So let's talk specifics here. This is my 3DS. My copy of Shadows over Valentia I have digitally. Right there. So, we are unfortunately not going to be able to play off of the 3DS. If I wanted to do that, I would have to get a modded 3DS, which is not a thing that they do anymore, because you have to get a specific kit and a guy to install it for you and to deal with all like the circuit board stuff. An idea that I could maybe do it, maybe install it myself. I'm technical enough to figure that out, probably with a guide, but they don't sell the kits anymore either. I'm way too late in the game to be trying that, unfortunately. If I want to, I could buy one off of eBay for like $1,000. Probably more. Would definitely be annoying. So, what we've done instead is homebrew that 3DS to get my ROM, get my digital copy of the game off of the 3DS, dump the ROM and all the DLC that I purchased off onto the SD card, put that over onto my computer, and play it off of an emulator. This is all me using software and hardware that I've paid for and purchased, and I'm not going to condemn piracy, but that's not what I'm doing here. I'm doing this as above board as I possibly can. No. I want to stop that, but so just to show you what we are dealing with here, we should. Oh, that's why.
Once upon a time, each other bitterly for an age.
So here's what we've got going on. I'm playing it through an emulator.
Didn't they just say they were sorry?
One thing that I'm actually going to do here is
we'll never end up like that.
I put in some texture mods and this kind of thing to make the presentation as nice as possible. So one thing I'm actually going to do is switch around to
once upon a time, there was a god
this
named Duma
video
and
file
a
I
goddess
have
named
of
Milla,
the
who fought each other bitterly for an
cutscenes.
age.
Please let me know how the
why did
audio
Milla
balance
and Duma
is. I
have to
couldn't
fight
quite
so
verify
much?
that myself,
Couldn't
and I'm
they
not
just say
hearing
they
it
were
back
sorry?
to me.
Let's
Well,
promise we'll never end up like that.
And I'm doing this
okay?
because we have an HD
Nothing will ever
video
come between
source
us.
collection that they put out separately on like a Blu-ray that's available on YouTube. You can go find it. I think that the channel name is like Phoenix Master D1, something like that. The video file on the ROM is like 240p, if that. I was looking into ways to potentially mod the ROM file to get for the emulator, like shader nonsense on top of that, to play this HD file natively. That's not going to happen. I worked out like Nintendo's proprietary video file stuff and how that all works and how they make it 3D. It's real neat. It's all like dev kit stuff. That proprietary stuff does not go higher than 240p. So we left that idea behind. So I'm just gonna play the video files off of my hard drive separately. We'll switch over to that like that. I tried to keep them sorted. It might not work every time, just because I'm just trying to keep them sorted without spoiling myself, which is a problem. So I might be hunting around to try to get the right video file sometimes. And that's okay. So I'm just gonna let this video file finish. This opening cutscene finish. There it goes. So, back to the game now. So, the reason I was thinking about Valentia in particular, like I was in the mood to play a Fire Emblem game. Didn't particularly matter which. But I picked out this one because it's the first one with like full voice acting. Not just the Fire Emblem Awakening or Fate's style of voiced cutscenes and then like vocalizations during. Like there's more than just like grunts or audio cues. Which is nice. And then one time I heard Ian Sinclair at a convention Q&A talk about his role in this in particular. And I think he plays a villain in this, where he doesn't particularly care what... He may have had a breakdown in the booth, possibly, if I'm remembering the context correctly. His character doesn't much care about this kid from the boonies who picked up a magic stick and is coming to take everything that's his. As I think the character motivation there. And that kind of stuck in my craw for a long time. So that's the motivation here. It sure is a heat wave. I am sweating hard. I think we can get into it though. And then obviously if I'm doing this. So yeah, the texture pack I have in here to get some nice higher textures. It's already shown off. We got HD in there. And I've got my Xbox controller to use with it. Alright. In testing for this, I did go through like the beginning of this game a whole lot. Is my controllers might be a little messed. Yeah, only one of these is working. Hold on. Is it because I unplugged the controller briefly? Okay, that worked. It's got the A and B reversed, so we'll deal with that. I'm an experienced player. I haven't touched a Fire Emblem game since Three Houses, and Fates before that. And I didn't finish either of those games. It's fine. I'm gonna finish a Fire Emblem game eventually. Megan's run into the same problem. But, I am this kind of nerd, where I have a chip on my shoulder. I can do hard classics, shut up. But if I finish one round in Three Houses, then I'm not finished the other two. Direct Deceiver. Updates? No. Yeah. A thing that happens is I get very analysis paralysis about any of these tiles. Oop. Let me switch over again. And we'll play a different movie.
There was a god named Duma.
Oh, I didn't even have that one loaded up. Excuse me. I knew this would happen too. This is like a dumb flash forward scene. Like, is technically like a spoiler? There it is. Okay. Yeah, let's try fit the screen. I'm sure it's fine. No issues here. That's fine.
Gods, no. Don't leave me, Celica. You can't. Celica! Celica! Say something, please!
There's no words here. I am
Celica!
trying to find... Oh, not the skip button. I was trying to find the log button. I remember where it is now. That's too late. Anyways, restart. Yeah. We're fine. Don't need that one anymore. We don't need to worry about the year 402. There we go.
Where did he go this time?
Hopefully, like, the lower third
Tell me you're after him again.
won't run into problems.
Hey, Gray.
I haven't tested a whole lot of this.
Have you seen
We'll have to work out some of the differences here. I might make, like, chat smaller, for example.
Looking for that guy.
Cliff? Wait, why not?
I think all of these characters are new to the remake of this.
He's with Celica?
I think they've given some of the villagers personalities.
Again? I mean, Celica just moved to Rand Village, right? Nice to know we're so easily replaced.
He's not replacing us. Celica's his cousin. Of course they're gonna be close.
I hate to break it to you, Faye.
So you see how we've gotten higher quality
Bison only has one grandkid,
sprites
and
from
that's all.
this texture pack, this mod.
Mother told me they're not
I don't know what's
related
up with the
by
text. I figured that would have been
blood. Moss, Spout, and
upscaled
Gossip.
as well, but it's not coming through quite the same.
Still, I like where the story is going. Celica and her dark,
And we've also got the sprites are showing artifacts of AI upscaling. It's mostly fine, but if you've ever seen like if you've ever tried to do AI upscaling, make something like twice as big with like an online browser, whatever it is, like Waifu2X, for example, it's showing some of those like
Somebody saw a knight in the woods.
AI filling in the gaps,
From the castle. Come on.
telltale
let's go
signs.
Check it out. What? Why would a knight come
This
here?
one's working out alright.
Big fan of newer or something? I'm not missing
I've seen like a version of this, or a version of that with Fire Emblem Awakening, for example. The early versions of that were real bad, just because it's a lot of like wrinkles in the face. I think they eventually were able to get like scans from the art books, and that was improving things a lot.
Over here. Come look at this.
We're finally into the game models. So we've got this kind of thing going on. And this looks better quality like immediately. I think that might just even be like part of the emulator is able to render this in higher resolution without help from any mods. But we'll see how this goes, because in some of my testing,
You find something?
I made a wreath out of these flowers. Here, put it on.
in some of my testing, like my graphics card was not. Sorry. Some of my testing, I was having some bottlenecks and performance issues. Lots of like stuttering, especially when we get into the combat stuff. I was saying that with I tested this with Fire Emblem Fates as well. That got it real bad. What they like to do, or what this emulator prefers, is to go through hardware acceleration, which is your graphics card, with OpenGL, which is a thing that NVIDIA graphics cards do, and AMD graphics cards do not. So me here with my AMD graphics card am kind of out of luck until I figure out something better or get a replacement. I'm kind of looking into getting a some computer upgrades like later this year. I'm planning that'll be a thing for in the future. If we run into some of those issues, we might have to stop and do something else. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
What? No.
I do like this face they've got
Why
going.
not?
This
I think
dual
it
screen
would look
going
very
that they have
handsome.
going on.
I think you mean very stupid.
Boys don't wear wreaths.
Don't call it stupid. It took me a long time to make this. Fine then. Maybe
You're
I'll
a
just give it to
stupid jerk
Grandpapa
and a
instead.
tiny child.
You're kidding, right?
Grandpapa knows a manly wreath when he sees one, unlike some boys.
Ha ha.
A manly wreath. You have to.
You're picturing him wearing it. Admit it. There's the smile I was looking for. Huh? What? Is something wrong?
There we go. There's my log. Found it.
No, I just...
Man
You
wreath.
cheered up is all. When you first came to the village, you always wore such a dark expression.
A nice ring of flowers
Plus, you
makes
never
you feel
spoke a
pretty
word.
and powerful.
Grandpapa told me to be nice, but I wasn't sure how to make things better.
Well, I think you did just fine.
It's been a minute since I looked up the cast for this game. I think it's Robbie Damon and Alexis Tipton in the two leads here. Don't quote me on that. In fact, if you could fact correct me, that would be great.
You did. I'm sorry that my first words to you were so unkind.
Yeah, see, this is
Are you talking about
a face like
calling
this
me
is
a
where
bird or
the
a clown?
AF skeleton's struggling a little
I
bit.
said I'm sorry.
It's adding extra eyelashes in the lines.
So I guess I
It's
wasn't used to boys like you.
It works out most of the time,
I've
so
never met a girl like you
we
either.
leave it alone.
Don't let it get to you.
Say, why are you so nice to me?
Why? Do I need a reason? I mean, I guess it's because I never knew my parents, I have no siblings, and Grandpapa has always forbid me from setting foot outside the village.
Curious.
You're like a window to a world that I've never had the chance to know. Is that a good enough reason, or... Oh, hey!
Also, hey, if I haven't mentioned,
See this? We have the same mark.
this game is a remake of Fire Emblem Gaiden, the second mainline game in the series. It's kind of a spin-off from the first Fire Emblem game that stars Marth, happens in the same plane of existence, the same universe. This is kind of a side story, a Gaiden, to the events that are happening over in that game, Shadow Dragon, I believe it's called. Yeah. Oh, look at them with their matching birthmarks. I'm sure that's nothing.
Yes. Except yours is on your left hand and mine is on my right.
Well, that makes us close. Doesn't it?
Makes it easy to hold hands.
Strange sort of way. I wonder why the marks are so similar.
It's because they're special. They prove that the two of us belong together. Always. That is, if you're not already tired of a clod like me making you laugh.
Of course
Oh,
not.
I love PG swears.
Do you mean it? We'll always be together?
Yes.
Fire Emblem Awakening, I remember especially, like to use dastard a whole lot.
You have my word. I'll never leave. Ah!
What? That was Faye.
Is she in trouble?
I'm sure it's nothing.
It came from beyond those trees. Come on.
They're interrupting our date.
Stop it! Let me go!
Looks like our luck's picked up, eh, Sir Slade? After days of the same old trees, such
Kyle
cherubic
McCarley and
faces
Erica
are welcome
Lindbeck.
indeed.
Thank you.
After all,
I don't know where I got those two from.
let's play.
I might be thinking of some Fire Emblem Heroes characters.
Listen well, you whelps. My men and I, loyal knights in service to His Majesty King Lima IV, may the powers bless him and his name until the end of days, hereby command you to
That's a great
lead us
line.
to your
Wait,
miserable
line
land
read.
of hovels.
My great commander, and then just this this aside of just like let's get out the formalities. Blah, 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 blah. Love that characterization.
Where you shall have the honor of dining us and otherwise
Look at this
providing
asshole.
all comforts. It shall be an evening to remember. So lead on and make haste now.
When I have a chance, I think I'll lower down the music and boost the voices a little
We'll
bit.
get the scolding of our lives if we bring strangers to the village. Good Sir Knight, if I may.
Weren't you guys all excited about meeting knights
Our home
earlier?
is but a small village. To call it a line of hovels is too generous. We do not wish to offend you, and you are clearly deserving of so much more.
You're trying real
So
hard, Gray.
please, we humbly implore your great mightiness to...
You, boy, have you an older sister?
Hey.
Me? I have two, actually. What about him?
That'll suffice. We'll take all the food and drink you can muster, and your sisters can serve it.
Sure is
I
a
wager we'll get naught but pig feet and
medieval
horse
villain.
piss, but so be it. I shall force it down if I must.
Just very villainous.
Cliff, shut your hole. Don't cry in front of him.
Don't show weakness in front of the enemy.
Gray.
Where's your man wreath?
Gray? We're not really gonna take him to the village, are we? Hey, I don't like it either. If I knew the Royal Knights were such royal turds, I never would have.
Enough chittering, little squirrels. I am not a patient
I have played
man.
this beginning section like 4 times in preparation for this.
Perhaps
You think I would be more prepared, but I hadn't really done the OBS side of this very much. I had done a lot of the stuff on the emulation side.
You first, Philly. Don't worry, lass. I'll make a nice clean cut.
No!
Back off!
Well, there's Owen, down in the lower screen.
Get away from my friends! You're not going to set one foot in our village!
Is that so?
I do kind of like this presentation,
This mangy pup any
and it would
manners.
work a lot better on the handheld of just have this
You
back
there,
and forth
girl. Show me your
screen going on.
face. By the gods. It really
I wonder if
is.
silica's important.
How you came to walk among these animals is beyond me. Regardless, you shall make a fine prize to take back to General Dessay. Seize her!
The French pronunciation.
Get your hands off her! Oh, you did not just punch a knight!
Oh no, he didn't.
You dare raise a hand to me, you base-born, barn-bred. So be it.
These
You'll stave
medieval
off your
insults,
death
they're
sentences
great.
no longer, especially you. The mother can't save you now, brat.
Look out!
Huh?
Ooh, who's that?
Grandpapa?
What?
Is it the old retired knight?
What are you doing in a
Is it the
backwater
Jigen of this
wasteland
game?
like- Ah, but I think I know. Now this is indeed good fortune. We never finished what we started in the flames that night, old man.
Oh, they even
I
know
have
each other.
much to repay you for. I mustn't forget all my virtues, after all.
Children, run to the cemetery up ahead. Go
I
on.
think
What? Why? What are you gonna do?
I think you might have forgotten some of your virtues there, Slade.
Run.
All right, come on, guys.
If you're named like a comic book villain.
Listen well, children. We will drive these ruffians away, but you must follow my every command.
What? But we're no match for them.
You're
Hey,
serious?
we're gonna get into gameplay.
He's always serious. It's just that this time he's also crazy. We
I do
can't
also
this.
appreciate the
Half a dozen children can't win against mounted knights.
mountain, the sprites of the 3DS titles. I think it's that nice middle ground that I like the most, where they've got some,
The only
they're
way
real
to
deformed,
go home is by fighting
and
us
they're
out
the
of
basic
our
like
place.
class shapes, but they've got some personality,
I trust
some
you to remember
customization
something
that you can tell who each character is at a
Clear
glance.
the mind, steady
They're not
the
like
hand.
sharing the
Show me
mage
what you
model
learned.
or the knight model, for
Only you can
example.
get yourselves through this. Are you ready?
Alright,
I want you to follow my every command.
now how am I going
Get
to
yourselves to a safer position.
get through this? I think I have failed this mission a couple times just trying to get
Keep your distance from
these
the
guys
enemy.
some
Don't
some
try to
experience.
pursue.
There we go. Just these lovely quality of life features. They're always great.
Take shelter in the tree. Remember. Oh,
Yeah, taking shelter in trees sounds like a great idea.
I'll do my best.
Okay, you're in range of like one enemy. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Let's see if we can't get some support going.
Alright.
We're not doing the same very overpowered mechanics of
Alright.
Fates or Awakening with the doubling up of
done all
units.
you can for now.
I think the support
Brace
thing,
for their attack.
unit support stuff is the same. Oh, and there's some nice portraits there for units that we have highlighted. Is this just gonna be... Yeah, touch this with the mouse. Okay. Okay. Knights in here should just tear through most of these guys like butter. Except maybe the boss. Zophian army. Ooh, critical hardy.
No mercy.
I was trying to look... I was thinking about what to title this stream, looking through some critical quotes. I don't think any in this game has topped Pick a God and Pray.
Too careless.
They've got style, but not like that punch that comes of Pick a God and Pray. Alright. Hey, look at you. Pick up a knife. Yeah. I think the previews on this game are a little different. That might take some getting used to. So it's going from 6 to 4. I can see myself going from 16 to 11. Right. So you kind of have to do the math real quick. I've got 5 attack, he's got 4 defense. Anyways. There's a reason not to, but not reason enough not to.
Let me at him.
Just pick up a knife and stab the guy. Child. That'll be fine. Get in there, child. Oh, we've missed. That is in fact a problem. Hang in there, Tobin.
Watch this.
You're just gonna have to survive there, buddy. Maybe we can get some bonus support help out there. Or people will just prioritize the knight. That would help too. Good. Okay. Not punished.
Your time is up.
Never punished. But if I get people close to the boss, I definitely will be. Yeah, that's fine. That shouldn't be a problem.
You're no match for me.
Except if I miss. If I miss, it's then a problem. Alright, children. Today you learn to take a life. Work together. Stab him in his kidneys. It's sure not working very well. Okay. If you want to stay into the rubble, I think you're okay. Yeah, they're not... They seem to be pretty bad at killing people. I wonder why they suck so much.
What's all this?
I think in my testing I've seen that it doesn't much matter if they die on the first level. They can walk this off. They can heal up from this and come back later for more. I would end with 4 life. Yeah, come on. Get in there, buddy. You can do it, Mom. There you go, a whole damage. We're all getting... Oh, I forgot about this guy. We're all getting life experience today. I think I am getting punished on, like, on aim, for example, in the hard mode.
Help me!
I am still assuming that this is all fine. You're really bad at aiming. Anyways. Now please die. I might have to rethink some strategies when we get into the meat of it.
Damn, they nearly have me.
Nearly. Your arm fell off.
But not today. I must return to the castle. General Desai will be eager to learn that we have found her.
I'm sure it's nothing.
The princess who refuses to die.
What are you gonna do? Attack the Gold Knight? Yep. Good luck with that, buddy. So we only let 2 children die on the battlefield. Got an award. Maiden Victory. Award for winning our first battle. There we go.
We did it! We actually did it!
Hey, good for you,
Look
buddies.
around, Grandpapa. So, wait. How did we do that exactly? It's all in the wrist. You wish. We only survived because we did exactly as Sir Myson commanded. Oh, yeah? Does that mean Sir Myson commanded you to sob like a baby?
Yes, actually.
How can you guys joke about this?
Grandpapa, Celica, that was great! What? You're not happy? We saved the village from those despicable knaves! We're heroes!
Narrator
if
voice.
nothing else,
Everything
we're
was
not
not
dead.
great.
You could at least crack a smile.
You don't understand.
Oh,
Now that they know
my
Celica
my
is
camera
here, they will
stopped.
Stop at nothing. It's no longer safe for her to stay in the village.
What? But why?
I think I had
It
an
doesn't have to
interruption
be
on my
like
phone.
that. Tell him, Celica.
I'm so sorry, Ohm.
It should
I know that
refresh.
you would have kept your
I
promise.
just wake things up.
Don't apologize, Celica. Just tell me that this is a mistake. That you don't have to go.
It is already settled, and we lack the time to discuss it further. Get back to the village and pack your
second.
things, Celica. Hurry.
Yes, sir.
Hold on a second. Explain this to me, Grandpapa. Why are you making her leave? I want to know.
No, my boy. I fear that's a page you don't want to turn. Not yet, at any rate.
Oh, great. Now you're talking in riddles?
That's never a good
Why
sign.
would you do this to her? She needs me.
You, a foolish boy who won't listen to reason?
Hey now.
Celica has proven she has the strength to make hard choices. Yet what of you?
Please, don't take her away.
Would you mind looking after something for me?
But this is your good
Isn't
luck
that the
charm.
berserk egg?
You never take this off.
Or is it the Made in Abyss white whistle?
Yes, it is. And now it's yours. I want you to keep it close always. As close as you would have kept me. My mother gave that to me. Not that I actually remember, but...
Celica, I can't take this from you.
You're not taking it. I'm giving it. I pray that it keeps you safe. Take care, Om.
Wait, Celica! Well, this turned into a fine mess. We don't know why she's leaving or even where she's going.
Also, two of us are walking
Whatever
zombies.
Sir Myson knows, he isn't telling the likes of us. Hey, not everything is our business. I just feel bad for her, you know? She and Om are different from us. Different? In what way? In every way.
Are you certain, Celica?
In what way?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I try to say goodbye to him, I'll just end up crying. Grandpa... Sir Myson? Where will I go next?
I have a place in mind. Perhaps
Run,
it's time to
Simba.
call on
Run
old
far
friend.
away and never
Under
return.
his care, I am certain your enemies will never find you. Forgive an old knight for failing you.
You said that the last time, that no one would ever find her.
I would have stayed by your side and protected you to my dying days. But I cannot leave Ram Village. Not yet.
You don't need to
Are you like an
apologize, Sir
earthbound
Myson.
spirit?
I
You
regret
can't leave
nothing.
any place?
The days I spent here with you and Om were wonderful. The experiences I had.
Have you
and the friends I
long
made
since
all
died and
mean
they're
the
just
world
haunting
to
that
me.
area?
You don't have to be my shining knight, Sir Myson. You just have to promise to always be my grandpapa.
Of course.
Celica!
So about that
Celica!
saying so about that not saying goodbye thing.
I want to make a new promise. One day, when I'm older and stronger, I'm going to find you. It doesn't matter where the world hides you or how long it takes. I promise to find you. So please, don't forget me, okay?
I could never forget you, Om. And I promise too. I'll be waiting for the day we can meet again. But for now, I have to go. Grandpapa,
Yes, child?
do you think I'll ever see him again?
I do. So long as destiny wills it.
Well, that's sweet.
Destiny. So be it.
You know, some nice Fable style. Okay, this one I think I've got lined up. Yes. All right, so back over to. God darn it. Did I have to like map the video each time? That would be annoying. It is actually holding on that shot that long, don't worry about it. We've now gotten the prologue, and now we can get a bit
Once
of
the
actual
gods
like,
themselves
lore in
walked
here.
these lands. Our continent of Valentia was home to two of them, sibling gods named Duma and Milla. The elder god Duma believed mankind must be ruled by strength, lest we become corrupt, while his sister Milla believed we should be free.
This
to
bit does
pursue
remind me of like
lives
the
pleasure
presentation
and
in Three
comfort.
Houses,
The two clashed ceaselessly.
where they had like those
It was a
murals
long, dark
every
age
chapter.
before the bitter conflict was resolved with the binding of a divine accord. Valentia would be divided in twain, with Duma ruling the north and Milla ruling the south. And in order to secure a lasting peace, each pledged never to violate the other's dominion. For millennia, this accord was honored, and
very
peace
important
did
that they
indeed
don't,
reign.
right
In
into each
time,
other's
the
domain. It
kingdom
would be
of
bad, wouldn't
Sophia,
it?
which Milla founded in the south, prospered with the goddess's love and blessings. Hers were a happy people who knew no toil and lived free of hardship. But Milla's gifts spoiled the Zophians, and it was only a matter of time
This is the
before
future
they sank
millennials
into
want.
depravity. Meanwhile, in the north, Duma had built his own empire. Tempered by harsh lands and the even harsher teachings of their fierce god, the people of Rigel had grown strong. But in their quest for power, the Rigelians had let their hearts grow cold and numb to all kindness. Both halves of the continent were in a fragile state, and the cracks had begun to show. And now, Valentia lies on the cusp of a terrible war that could forever alter its history.
There. And let's switch back. Act 1. A different kind of cutscene now. That's cool. Low polished sheep in the background. Oh. This is actually pretty ambitious for 3DS hardware. It did come out like the tail end of the 3DS's development cycle.
Your swordsmanship has come a long way. I've always known you had talent.
You really think so?
Look at all
You're not just saying that. Are you
armored up.
grandfather?
Either I'm getting old or you're getting better. And we both know I'm not old.
Definitely can't be old.
Well, good. Then that means you're ready to let me travel outside the village.
Where's your man wreath?
Don't misconstrue my words, boy. The rule still stands.
But why? I'm not a child anymore. You just said I can fend for myself. If I meet with any dangers, I'll have my sword and my wits.
That's not what this is about.
Then what is it about? Look, I've heard.
What
from
are you
others.
hiding for the poor
I know
boy
the droughts
for
made Sophia a scary
his
place.
entire life?
People are starving, and many have turned to thievery and plunder. Brigands loot villages for a mere sack of grain, and soon they'll be at our door. And don't think I haven't heard.
See, the
what
bandits in
Rigelian
Fire Emblem
armies
are a
up to.
systemic
They've
problem,
been crossing the border for years in violation of the
and you
divine
should feel
code.
guilty about everyone you
With that
slaughter on your
sacred
way to
bond
victory.
broken, now the terrors have resurfaced as well.
All true.
Terrors.
Sophia is full of innocent people who are looking for help. Please, grandfather. I want to make a difference in a world bigger than a handful of houses. I want to see all the amazing places you've told me about, that Celica told me about.
Suppose you do set forth with your sword and your wits. So what? Will the grand story of your life be how you met the end of a brigand's axe?
Wouldn't that be
Before you dream
something?
of changing the world, learn your damn place in it. And no more talk of leaving.
But what if I sneak away under the cover of darkness?
Problem. Why teach me to use a sword if you're not going to let me fight? Every day in this place is exactly the same as the next. I know I'm meant for more than this, but
It's
you
like
have
a
to let
prison.
me find it. Huh? What's all the commotion? It's coming from the gates.
Oh. By letting me examine things, I could definitely... lose a lot of time looking around like that. We have a first-person view camera shot. Little poly sheep. They're cute, but also kind of jerks. Alright, I think I have to, Oh, no, I can do it without going to touch controls. Let's start the square. Menu, I was going to do menu. Musical island, calm down a little bit. That'll be fine. System volume, voice volume, all the way up. Optimize output for system speakers. I think we want it that way. Okay. Let's see what's going on in the village. These are some nice, just NPC sprites.
What I wouldn't give for some food. It's been years since we've had a proper harvest.
It's been years since you've had food?
Rain.
What?
Why has Milla forsaken us? What's happened to the Earth Mother? She's killing us by withholding her blessings. The Regalian
That seems like a you
will
problem.
seize our lands, and we'll be too weak to resist. You've heard how well-trained their soldiers are, haven't you? We've never toiled or fought for a thing, and we're about to pay for it.
As I was saying. Something about wine. One more glass of Maya. One more glass of wine, huh?
Well, if it isn't you all finished with today's training?
You okay there in your eyes? You look tired.
I still remember when you were only this tall, and now look at you. Sir Mycen has certainly made a strong young man out of you. I say Sir Mycen, but the story is your grandfather was once a famous general.
You can be a general and a knight.
Mycen. I always wondered why such a fellow would end up here. Then again, the woods around Ram have become dangerous as of late. Perhaps it's for the best that we have him, and you, to keep us safe.
Sounding like you kind of need a knight around to keep anyone safe.
Nobility so grief-stricken. King Lima dances at the end of Chancellor Desay's puppet strings. The king would rather eat grapes and frolic in a seraglio than actually rule. It's no wonder the kingdom's being torn apart by rebellion after rebellion.
That's cool.
I wish someone would come along and save us from ourselves already. What's that? The Mother Milla? Like I'd waste my prayers on a goddess as useless as her.
We have some variety of opinions. Cool, cool, cool. Oh.
What I wouldn't give. It's been years since we've... Why? The Regalian...
I have to handle my muscle memory. Hey!
Oh, hey!
Look at you, all alive and not stabbed to death.
This fellow's here to see Sir Mycen. He was just about to tell us more.
But yeah, if they're voice acting the NPCs, then we definitely have, then it's definitely fully voiced here.
Good day. You must be
Good day,
Sir
mate.
Mycen's grandson. Alm, was it? My name is Lucas. I fight for the Deliverance.
The Deliverance? What's that? Aren't you one of the Knights of Zofia? The King's Knights?
Oh, I see. I suppose that means word hasn't yet reached your village. In that case...
Was there a coup we should know about?
Heralding such dark news, but King Lima IV is dead. He met his end some days ago at the hands of Chancellor
only
Desay.
half joking.
What? You're saying it was regicide?
I fear so. It seems Desay sold Zofia to the Regalian Empire, along with his soul. No doubt they promised him lands, perhaps even a title.
I see, I see, I see.
The Chancellor and the Regalian army seized Zofia Castle and began to visit unspeakable injustices upon the king's people. Sir Clive, of the Knights of Zofia you mentioned, would have none of it. He formed an army to free us from Regal and named it the Deliverance. However, We are outmatched and fast losing this war. We need a hero's aid. And so, I have come to the home of one of Zophia's greatest heroes, Sir Myson.
Ah, okay.
Do you see, Alm? Sir
He does seem like a pretty good unit.
Were it not urgent, will you take me to see your grandfather?
Yes, of course. Good goblets. I knew Zofia was in hot water, but is this guy serious? So there's going to be a war?
There already is one from the sound of things.
But that's awful. If Sir Myson rides off to war, what'll happen to Alm?
You got me.
Lucas.
The grown-up voices are a bit different now, and
He said no.
terrible, just recognizable enough that it's gonna bug me until I look them up.
But he's ridiculously strong. He could defeat some stuffy chancellor with his eyes closed.
Your grandpa's old.
Why would he refuse when so many people are suffering?
I cannot speak to Sir Myson's thinking, but it seems we misplaced our hopes. I'll have to return to our hideout and bring Sir Clive the ill news.
Hey,
Perhaps
Crimson.
Myson has simply grown too old for the battlefield. It was good meeting you.
We are
all.
enjoying
I must be on my
Fire
way.
Emblem times.
Thank you again for your assistance.
We might even finish the prologue today.
He's tougher than men half his age. Lucas, wait!
What is it?
I'll go. I'll join the Deliverance.
You?
What the hell? You can't do that. Wait, can you do that? I'll admit, you fight like a beast and they'd be
He's a
lucky to
grown
have your
man.
sword. But this isn't sparring with your Gramps, Alm. You're volunteering to go to war. I know what it is. And if
This one might have a dragon mouth. I think I saw one earlier. I saw a lady with green hairs and slits for eyes.
I understand how you feel, but
It might be a while till we meet her. We are kind of starting from ground zero.
Tutelage in military tactics, medicine, weather, terrain. I know as much about war as any man who has never seen one can. Let me fight for you with my grandfather's gifts. I'll prove he's no cowardly old man. He's a warrior.
You're a farm boy with no real world experience. What are you getting on about?
Huh? Then you mean?
Oh, come on. You can't
They must be
serious.
desperate.
why not? Alm presents a good case. He has a hero's blood in him, and clearly a hero's fire. His presence is sure
Just
to
say
raise
you
the
think he's
troops'
pretty.
morale.
That
And for my
I
part,
would believe.
I'm curious to see what a self-proclaimed warrior can do, especially now that he'll be doing it for the Deliverance.
I mean, you could send him to his death. That works
You
too.
won't regret this. I've seen a lot of cake taking in my day. This really takes the cake.
What? Turn a phrase.
You should back out of this. It's far too dangerous. If anything were to happen to you, I mean, just don't do it, okay?
I'm
But
sorry,
what if?
Faye, but I've made up my mind.
YOLO, and I did it anyway.
Maybe all of you could come with me.
What?
Splendid idea. Maybe we could all get impaled on the same lands.
I like the way you think, Cliff.
I'm just saying we could do it together. Fighting, I mean, not the lance. Grandfather trained all of us, right? Not just me. You already know how to use a sword and a bow. So what's the problem? Are you insane? We were sparring with wooden fences and tree trunks. They don't hit back. Oh,
Exactly.
Not at all.
That's
Not as
the
bright as
problem.
I could think I am, so count me in. Gray, not you too. Me too, Toby Poo. It's better than waiting for Rigel to reach Ram and kill / enslave us. Might as well.
Is that
bring the
what you
fight
call him
to
in
them.
bed?
But you're gonna. I mean, once they.
You have my thanks, Gray, and the Deliverance welcomes you. In the end, we need every able fighter we can get. There will be much to learn, but I can teach you a great deal in battle. And you'll be given a proper wage, of course.
Oh, good.
Wait, you mean we get paid? As in actual money?
Of course. Our
Never work for
soldiers
free,
work hard and
Tobin.
sacrifice much. We would be remiss not to offer compensation.
I've got little brothers and sisters who could use that gold. Ma and Pa struggle
Just
to
jingle
make
some
ends
coins
meet.
in front of them. They'll do it.
If there's a way to help. Tobin, you don't have to go if you don't want to. Why don't you all take a little time to think about it? Let's split up for now and meet back here later.
What?
I need to go thank my grandfather and say goodbye.
Split up, he says. Talk?
Take all the time you need, Alm. You should pay your respects to Sir Myson.
You say that like he's dead. Anyone in the square still? No. There we go. Controls are gonna take a minute to get used to.
Grandfather, I'm home. Do you have a minute? There's something I need to speak with you about.
This would be the part where we find out he's dead. Or like, the house is set ablaze.
Grandfather? Grandfather!
Wonder what that's about.
Oh, there he is. Over here. Tobin, does this mean you're coming with us? Sure am. I can tell Ma and Pa we're worried, but I think they'll understand. Listen, everyone.
Again, everyone's just weak to coin.
When I show Alm up on the battlefield. You know they don't pay extra for that, right, Moneybags?
There's nothing wrong with fighting for coin. Many people do. We don't have any rules stating one's reasons must be noble. Now then, Alm.
No.
Were you able to say goodbye to your grandfather?
I tried.
We have main characters that are just mercenaries.
Well, that is vexing. I suppose we could tarry here a bit longer if you...
It's all right. Let's go.
Oh, are you certain?
Ask forgiveness, not permission.
Come on. We can't wait forever.
So be it. I'll defer to your judgment.
Write him a letter from the road? Hold on. What are you two doing? Get in my party.
I'm coming too. I'm
There we
staying
go.
with you no matter what. End of discussion.
Good. Recruit Faye, yes.
You know, I guess I don't mind going along. The Deliverance is fighting all across Sophia, right? Well, I've always wanted to see the world, and now's my chance.
There you
All
go.
I have to
That's
do
the
is
spirit.
not get killed. Easy, right?
That's the spirit, Cliff. And go to the outside world for the first time.
Home. Are you sure
We're like a
about
Disney
this?
princess venturing
Sure
out into
about
the
what?
world the first time.
Not saying goodbye to your grandfather. My ma and pa have all my brothers and sisters to look after them. I mean, sure, they'll miss me. Or I hope they will, at any rate. But family will help them get by, you know? But all Sir Myson has for kin is you. And all you have is him. I know. But considering he's never let me take one step outside the village, I doubt I could have talked him into letting me join an army. Not that it would have changed things either way. I have to go. Not just to prove him as a teacher, but to prove myself to me. Well, you've always wanted to put Ram behind you, right? This is your big chance. Your first adventure writ large. We'll call it Alm's Epic. Or maybe The Tale of Grey.
Ah.
Plus that one guy.
Tale of Grey.
I don't think so. Although, I admit there might be a little something to what you're saying.
There we go.
It's almost as if I feel someone calling out to me.
I am
So you
enjoying
really
these
are crazy then? Well, it's been nice knowing you.
these additional characters.
Look,
These additions.
I know how it sounds, but it's the truth. Do you think it's Celica? What? Celica? Where the heck did that come from?
I'm not still hung up a girl I
Please.
met 5 years
You were
ago
inseparable while she was here.
as a
You
child.
barely made any time for us. I guess that's true.
Howdy, howdy. Hey, Andrew, how's it going?
Maybe it is her.
Ooh.
Celica.
There's more cutscenes in the prologue than I thought I saw.
You're out there. I just don't know where, but I can feel it. I hope this journey will bring us together again.
First, we should make for the southern outpost.
Having a computer that works is a nice,
Desai's men hold it for now.
you know, quality of life feature.
My fellows in the Deliverance have been fighting to reclaim it. The Deliverance hideout lies beyond the outpost. We'd best prepare ourselves for a long journey.
I'm impressed that they fit all this onto a 3DS cartridge. Place the cursor on ARM and press the A button. Yes. Yes, let's go engage a enemy. Ramwood's Bell. 401. So 1 year before that flash forward we saw earlier. I'm sure it's nothing.
Oi, travellers! Afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to stop right there. These here woods belong to me and my boys, see? So if you want to be passing through, you're gonna have to pay the toll.
Hi, Keith.
Well, that didn't take
I'm Mr. Silverstein.
Brigands already? But it's only been minutes. We're still within sight of the gates.
Worse surprises than this await us all. Is everyone ready?
Yes. Come on.
How?
Let's clear this rabble out.
Andrew, how did you get anything done like that? Why would your work not replace that computer right away?
If I may, you mustn't rush headlong into battles on your own.
Oh, I am getting a bit of a slowdown and stutter. It's fine. Like 80% speed instead.
At least let them deal the final blow.
Yes, give them the kill steal.
I'll give it a try.
Unit growth. Place your strongest units on the front lines and then use weaker lines to finish them off. Here you go. Da-da-da-ding. Alright. Now we got some nice updated portraits now for the lower half. They all seem to be carrying foodstuffs. These ones, at least.
Just leave it to me.
Allow me.
So we are starting to get that slowdown like I was worried about.
Got this.
Provisions. Okay. What's our options here? We're at the enemy. Okay, so chapter descriptions or unit description. Thought I hit the wait button there.
Come at me, fools!
Come at me, bro.
Stand back.
You actually go stand over there. Okay.
You can't touch me!
Oh, is that why there was a bunch of speed, or where there was a bunch of streams off while one of you had to record a podcast? Hey Tim, how's it going? I'm finally on chapter 1, an hour into the stream. I guess there was a lot of story happening. I don't know. I didn't have to read much of it just because it was all voice acted, which is a nice plus. Alright. Are you the boss, or were you just a random Alright, that's just a generic one. Alright. Okay, buddy, you get in there. I don't appear to have to worry about weapon triangle. Having fully voice acting is way easier. I am having it both ways, at least, though, with this fully voice acted and the stream I do with Amon on Tuesdays. Would not have survived Disco Elysium without that voice acting. And I wouldn't have wanted it that way either. Okay. So, yeah, I do have to do a lot more mass here. If I hit him once, I kill him. So that's fine.
That's how it's done.
There we go. Little XP boss. What class are all these guys? Villager, 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 fighter. Are you gonna kill either of these guys? No. Let's do this properly. There we go. Greg got his own kill. I'm very proud of you. Alright. Should be taking care of most of this crowd. Oh, even the NPCs are getting a little voice line in there. Could go over to the supply chest. I could walk right back into the village if I want to. What if I just come here? And eat some of this bread. I think that's fine. Get a little taste. Should I be worried about the brigands about to attack my village? It's probably fine. It's probably nothing. Everyone is too far away to help.
That was close.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a weapon triangle in here, so I wonder how they're balancing things. Goes to 1. Probably, yeah. Get nice and set up for Faith to take the kill? Yes. Ooh. I wonder if she likes How
about that?
Wasn't expecting to chime in there either.
Don't worry about me. Give it up.
Look at that smug smile on his face. As opposed to the very sleepy expression he has otherwise. Alright, come soften this last guy up. Never mind.
This is how it's done. Damn you! This is my strength.
Yeah, the presentation's looking pretty nice actually. For 3DS graphics, pretty good.
Make it look easy,
Yes! We've won!
That was some fine
This is the game right before. This is the
that
last game they did on
big
the
of your
3DS and the first one
grandfather
before Three Houses.
You think
It's
so?
looking pretty good, actually. Yeah. Yes, guys, I did go a hard classic because I'm that kind of nerd with a chip on my shoulder. Enemy squad awaits. Engage? Yes. Fleecer's Forest Battle. Second to Flotsam.
Hold, everyone.
What is it,
Be very
Lucas?
quiet. I'm hunting wabbits.
More brigands? It seems the rumors were no exaggeration.
Based on their numbers, I surmise they must have a hideout nearby. But we can ill afford to pick fights with every cut-person rogue we encounter. Let's sit back and lay low until they depart.
Did you get a look at the wench we nabbed this morning? Hoo-wee!
She'll certainly add some color to
Patrick
that
Seitz?
down old shrine.
She's prettier than the boss, that's for sure.
What? They've taken a prisoner?
Oh, and some variety in the enemy NPCs sprites.
Wait, don't.
It's not just a recolor
Hold it, you
and
lecherous pigs.
one of their brothers.
Who the hell are
Like the
you?
twins that pop up in like every
Whoever you're
game.
holding at once or else.
Or else what? You must really want a knife in the belly if you're slinging.
I like
talk
this
to
guy's
the likes
design.
of us.
So much for laying low. To arms, everyone. Look over there.
Oh, straight into battle.
He can strike from a distance, so we must plan our approach carefully. Whoever goes after him needs to finish him quickly or be ready for a reprisal. If you're not strong enough to take an arrow or two, stay well away.
I see, I see.
Allow me.
Is this the next design? No, it's okay. Yeah, so they're just saying send anyone with high defense. Because they might not be able to take it. In fact, and them are the only two close enough. Attack range. Yeah, got that. Advancing. Alright. Who do I have with the highest defense? It is and new guy. Alright.
I've got this.
Well, in you go, I guess.
Come at me, fools!
Okay. Not worried about getting overrun by units.
Just leave it to me.
Actually, is there supports in this game? I haven't been paying attention to like any hearts appearing.
Just say the word.
Who knows? There might not be.
Stand
People are
back.
getting stuck in the forest. You should be safe. Just a little hint, yeah. Oh, it goes running off. What is... Okay, that's just another supply space. Fair play. There's another one over here. Enough to kill? Yep.
Well,
Okay. Let's just kind of charge in. Because Alm's gonna have to clear out some brigands on his own. He can kill off of a critical, so. Sure is early game Fire Emblem. We haven't reached. We're far from the point of being overpowered and just one-hit KOing a bunch of units. Yeah, you're gonna have to hang back a little. There we go. Faye's gonna die if she takes one too many hits, so better move her back.
Well, look at me go.
And Gray actually has a defense stat. Oh, there we go. Those two had a little support shine. It wasn't a heart, but it was like a glitter. I don't know, maybe they're gonna have a fusion later on. Oh yeah, it's totally working. Now if you guys could stop missing. I wonder how the hit rate math is working in this. Because you have some games that are like... that are extremely fair in that the number that they show you is the number that they're rolling for, is the odds out of 100. Like XCOM. XCOM doesn't lie to you about the odds, but it feels bad. Because they're giving you fair odds.
What?
That was maybe a poor decision to attack. Maybe, maybe not. I think I'm only taking 2 damage each hit with that. Do you have a do they all have morale stats? Little smiley faces? Or is that just like general health? Okay. Oop. How am I dealing with this? I think attack you first. Oh. You got into the forest, that's a problem. I think we have to deal with this guy first. Get the easy hits first, and then we'll deal with the guy that's dug in. Otherwise, we're just gonna get overrun.
It's hard being this good.
Hey, we got a level up.
Who doesn't love a strong man?
I was gonna mention one thing. I think this was another quality of life mods that I download. Just in like the texture packs, was to fix some of the skin tones on some of the characters like Gray, who ended up being kind of green in the emulator originally. Just to fix some of those 3D models. Are we worried about anyone else? No. We have kind of left Faye to her own devices in the middle, and she's probably gonna get attacked by both of them.
Heal before you're dead, yeah?
Intellectually, I understand. A9. How much do I take off of that? I go to 7? Why do you seem so pleased about this attack and so wah about this attack? Should go this way. This could be bad. Okay, good. One of them just ran for it. That's better. I'm not sure what the AI is thinking there, but I'm not gonna argue.
Yep, I definitely feel stronger.
HP attack, speed. I think we got a speed stat boost there. That's good. Always like to see speed. Alright. So you're good enough that you could get the kill. Risk it for the biscuit. Get all those little XP points. Don't judge me.
How's that?
I wasn't expecting the game to backtalk me. There we go. Another level for the team.
Oh man, look at these muscles. Who wants to touch them?
Ooh, gain the right for a class change. Which means I get to analyze painfully over that later. Oh, Gray's like a couple levels higher than everyone. It's level 6. You're level 2. Level 1 still, level 3. Still hasn't gotten a level. Right, Andrew? Doesn't it always happen that way? Keep meaning to play some of these. Like, I got this one on discount. Like, I had a coupon for this game at one point. And I think I picked it up then.
I do love a good fight.
And then just never sat down and played it. Part of that is
Feel sharp today.
I've gotten old and 3DS is hard on my old man fingers. That's what I've been saying. These models are actually pretty great. Like, the emulator is doing a lot of the work making them higher resolution. It would be a lot more pixelated on the 3DS, but the models, the polygons in there, they're doing just fine. Leftover bread.
Well, it's food.
I wonder if I have to worry about collecting provisions. There we go.
This is how it's done.
Get in there and get the criticals. Alm's got some nice animations on him, actually. He's played that critical animation a couple times. He's done that stab a couple times. There we go.
I can tell I'm getting stronger.
Well, attack up's good enough. Battle complete.
We made it. Somehow.
And we kind of see... Ooh, some shared experience for everyone, too. Not quite enough to level Faye. Does look like there's a mechanic to keep everyone, keep units from falling behind.
Good deed for the day.
Sorry, Lucas. My legs were moving before I had a chance to even think.
Valor is nothing to be sorry for. Now come, let's find this prisoner they spoke of. They mentioned a shrine, yes? It must be nearby.
that shrine? Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know since you've been stuck in the village. Shrines like this were built by folks so they had a place to worship Milla. But famine and other problems kind of put a damper on most Zophians' piety. Now they're mostly just home to brigands and the like. Then the woman who was taken captive must be inside.
Ooh. So a side zone mission. And we can kind of just trace the trail right up to the big enemy units. Interesting. And there's a little diversion there. A little diversion there. Alright. Oh. Have to click on Enter this area. Thieves' Shrine.
Stay away from me!
Hey, buddy.
Stupid watchman! I just watch things!
Hey, buddy. It's okay. I don't know what you want from me. So I'm just gonna hit explore. Because it's one of the options I have. Oh, I think this was like one of the features unique to this game. Dungeons, yeah, okay. In dungeons, you take control of Alm and explore environments freely, on the 3DS no less. You make contact with enemy, combat will ensue. If at any point in the dungeon seems too dangerous, select Evacuate from the menu and exit the dungeon. Interesting.
The dank smell of mold permeates the shrine. It's foul, like the rogues who crawl about the place. How could this house to the mother have become such a welcome haven for brigands?
Is this now an action RPG?
Huh? Who's there?
I guess not. Alright, so it's this kind of battle system. Who's got food? Bread piece. I've used that provisions a couple times. Or the bread a couple times. I wonder if that's renewable or if this is just like diminishing returns on this. Remember in Awakening when they thought they couldn't animate feet? Yeah, that was always kind of silly. So I think the way the story goes is the 3DS hadn't been like announced yet, and they weren't quite capable, or they weren't quite confident in the capabilities of the hardware yet. So they hedged their bets and reduced the size of the models by cutting the feet off. Just the feet, mind you. And it ended up being that the 3DS could definitely handle that, but it was already too late in development time to go back and add the feet.
Come at me, fools!
You would think there would be a mod for Fire Emblem Awakening that just says feet. But I found no such one.
Just leave it to me.
I think we're just gonna try.
Stand back. I've got this.
Coax some of these guys out.
Allow me.
This guy with a bunch of his big defense stat of 5. Of course, they go for my weakest guy.
You watching? Gotcha.
And get punished for it. Good on you, Cliff. There we go. Take the bait, take the bait. And a level 4. Oh.
I thought I felt something.
Ooh, you never want to hear that. Alright, Gray's doing okay. Oh good, all of their units are in one small space. Excuse me while I sneeze. Excuse me. That was a big one.
Give it up, damn you!
Look at him tug at his collar, all cool. Alright. Get in there. I wonder how this, like, deep these dungeons go. Is this just gonna be a quick visit, or is it gonna be much more dangerous? Nice going. I wasn't counting on you killing that guy. I think the two of you can probably take out this one then. Probably. Maybe. We're getting into the flow of it now. Lots of fights to be had. Well, I'm seeing a bit of that.
Yeah, bye.
I was made aware of this, that there's a little bit of a 3D glow,
Yep.
or like haloing effect around. Good on you, Clef. Around some of the things, like you can see kind of after images that create the stereoscopic effect, but when you're playing flat, when you're playing without 3D, it gets annoying in a way. There we go. Ooh. You doing okay there, Faye? You're looking a little, beat.
Alright.
Yeah. You have to get away from all of this.
Better than you expected?
I should probably be paying attention to hit rates. Oh, they're not even next to each other, and they were getting that support animation.
Sure, why not?
If we don't get more new games, I'd be all for getting Fire Emblem games brought forward to the Switch. And no, I don't mean the NES game for 4 months and never again. Yeah, they should just add that legit. Like, I went and got it in that time. Ooh. Dicey. And played like a level of it, a chapter of it, just to kind of check it out. Lucky.
Did you see that,
We did, Faye. We were looking. But yeah, I definitely would like to have like more ways to play some of the other Fire Emblem games. I think I've got the virtual console stuff that Nintendo does. They gotta stay on top of it, and they can't just backtrack each generation. Or start over from zero each generation. That doesn't work. Here we go. Fatigue. That was what I was looking at. Fatigue will generally set in as you make your way through a dungeon. Fatigued units suffer from reduced stats, so if a unit becomes fatigued, consider having them evacuate. To recover fatigue, try eating food items or offering provisions to a mill idol. Supposedly there's another FE game finished and complete, and Nintendo's just sitting on it. It has kind of been many years since Fire Emblem Three Houses. Like, more than I think. When did that game come out again? Oh, there's a collectible. Ooh. You obtained the silver mark. These are widely circulated silver coins, can be used when forging weapons. And we have a little Bloodborne, like, lantern on our waist. Do I get to break pots? I do. We're Zelda up in this bitch. Oh no, this is gonna be the rest of the game. The hitbox on that seems kinda small. Gonna have to go for that each time. Ooh, take Iron Sword.
Halt! Hurry! Who's that? Halt! Halt!
What do you want from me, buddy? Ooh, that was probably bad. Oh, yeah, it went right into the enemy phase. It's like the actual way that the Persona 5 battles are supposed to go down. But they never do, because you always backstab and surprise them. Appears to be only 3 guys to deal with.
Oh man, look at these muscles! Who wants...
How are you doing? You were in the bad spot. Okay, so you're definitely still fatigued. Suffering a little bit from reduced stats. That's okay. So they're resetting the health bars, but they're backing off on everything else. Ooh, that's 2 bad level ups in a row.
Hey, you need to heal. I've got this.
At least Alm's defenses are coming in handy.
Come at me, fools!
Come at me, bro.
Well, look at me go! Who doesn't...
I think it is fair to space out the Fire Emblem games quite a bit, though. I only have so much bandwidth for them, which is why I'm doing one of these on stream, for example. How many people in this game? Well, I'm looking at Chris Patton right now, who was Sleepy Midget, who was also a Sleepy character in Three Houses. You can definitely pull up the, yeah, Lionheart. You could definitely pull up the list of characters. I was thinking of like, or list of voice cast. Who did we have here? Amber Connor. I think Robbie is actually Gray. From what I just saw. I pulled up while stuff was happening. Faye's Amber Connor. Myson, which we saw a while ago, was Doug Stone. Sorry, Tobin is Robbie Damon. Gray is Max Millman. Lucas is Greg Chen. That's where Alexis Tipton is in this game. Okay. She comes in later. Chris Kaysen, Christine Marie Cabanos. Tipton is double cast in this game. I think. Or did it, like, refresh? Did you do a weird thing? It shuffled the voice cast on me. That character is actually Caitlin Glass. Never mind. Oh, Sherry Lee. I figured she'd be in this game. Yep. Oh, never mind. Alexis is in this game twice. It's just two very similar looking characters. I bet you they're both Pegasus Knights. Hold on. Isn't that character a legitimate, like, actually just a Three Houses character? Leon, by Lucian Dodge. Sean Chiplock, yep. Taliesin Jaffe in there. Richard Epcar, Ray Chase, Dorothy Fawn, Bryce Papenbrook, and of course Ian Sinclair. Thoughts, chat? Yes, Amber Connor, not Amber Lee Connors.
Alright.
Do I risk it for the biscuit a second time? Nah, we're fine. Tobin, get in there, buddy. My good buddy Date.
What's wrong?
I know he's done other stuff, but he's always going to be Date.
Must be playing tricks on me.
There we go.
Man, that was too easy.
That was pretty hard
This
for...
is taking a toll on me.
Yeah. Faye is fatigued. She is out of energy. Alright. So there is something I can do to fix that hill effect, but I think it's technically a 3DS cheat code. Ooh. Beer. Or, sorry, ale. So it doesn't break any childhood or child drinking laws.
Huh? What do you scrawny little rats want?
Hello.
Got nerve barging in here, just as I was getting to the main event. Kill 'em, boys. And
Don't call it the main event. Ooh, an actual legit fight. Okay, she was fatigued, so she entered with, ow, some actual, like, real...
Okay, I'm ready.
That's a big one. Look at that health cut.
That was filling.
Decured? There we go. Lots of oranges.
Come at me, fools! I've got this.
Let's just create a line of defense.
Just say the word. Stand back.
Everyone come enter the meat grinder. Oh, they've got Boatman. He's attacking from a couple spaces away. Hey, that's not allowed.
Who do you think you are? Saving one wench won't make this world any
Alright,
less
you're
of a
off.
pit.
Thanks for coming by, Jet. hot anime take. At this hour? In this heat wave? I think I already used my, the take I had saved for my Summer at the Movies episode about Girls in Panzer, which is what I was referencing when I did it the last time. Which is to say, that movie doesn't have a plot. It doesn't matter why you're there, what you're there for. It's cute girls and tanks, action, and some comedy. That's all you need. You don't need plot, you don't need character, you don't need theme, physics, logic. Perfect the way it is.
Take this. You're mine.
That was a lucky crickle.
Ah, damn you.
Did I have a...
I can tell I'm getting stronger.
That one was a guy. Did I have a... Oh, that... Well, that was easy.
That was a fine victory.
Wasn't expecting that, but we take those. Excuse me a moment.
Child of fate.
I know you...
Servant of Milla.
You're looking, you're fine. I have business to attend to first.
I bestow upon them new power.
I need buffs. Oh, this is where I can change class. Do that. Visit a mill idol and choose change class option from the menu. Fatigue will gradually set... No. Yeah, okay. Change class. So we have our 4 villager units able to change class now. Oh boy. This is where the paralysis sets in. Okay. Let me just double check. Okay. I think this was another mod option where I unlocked the gendered classes, because who's got time to waste on that? So we can have some male Pegasus Knights and male Clerics, and some other things available to... It might have been like mercenary or soldier, I think. So it's hard to say what each unit benefits from. They don't have a split up attack and magic. I'm not sure. Yeah, that seems like Pegasus tonight seems reasonable. We're getting a lot of hail to wing effect. I should be able to fix this for next week. But we're finally out of the
I'll grow however I can to keep you safe,
Earned a new weapon. You're striking me as a mage or an archer. Some more attack or some more speed? Let's make you a mage. Pegasus Knights are good in every game. This is true. Mobility is always good. Weaverun Lords are OP. I don't think that was ever up for contention in Three Houses. I don't know if they balanced it out back out. Cluth learned the power of fire. Well, the other sleepy pattern was a cleric. Well, you are in it for the money, so you go be a mercenary. Actually. No. Seems like I'm not able to go back in and change again.
I can do this.
But hey, if I'm getting like unlimited stuff, and we're gonna need like healing, yes, but cavalier, always good to have a cavalier. They always have lots going for them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I definitely need to use the bathroom. So, I'm gonna go do that. And then we'll figure out what's up with the knocked out lady
Here goes nothing.
in a minute. So, BRB. Thank you. And back. Gabe? Game, are you back? It might need a moment. No, never mind. I have to change around my hotkeys. Because I set up a different scene. Actually, hold on. Oh no, that's a problem. So, I had set a scene separate to this so that I could have... So I could mess around with it and specialize it for the 3DS layout. But it's impacted everything else, so I get to deal with that later. Okay. I feel like I had a hot take come to me while I was saying on the John. Like the drama du jour is about closed captioning, and to go with that audio mixing is shit on TV and movies. For the most part, anime is pretty alright within the mix, not letting things be lost or illegible. Well, that's okay. But the quality of subtitles is a different matter. Where you have closed captioning, which is for people that are hard of hearing and need additional context of like who's speaking, yada yada yada. And you have subtitles for like translated dialogue, which serves a different market, a different audience, a different purpose. Anime subtitles are much more the latter, but you need the closed captionings on dubs, for example, and the quality of those has been lacking a lot of the time. I think it's really only like stuff that's going up on Hulu is basically like on top of that shit. Netflix has those kind of features, but it's a mix of like it's mixed in with the regular subtitles, and that's shite. Oh, that was the hot take I had on the John. Was, yeah, Oda, One Piece could take off for another month. That'd be fine. You can take off all the time you want. Let people suffer. Let those impatient bastards just go without for a little while longer. Make an offering. Have some ale? There we go. A gentle light fills the area. Without an archer or mage in your ranks, the battles ahead will be a trial. Well, good thing I added one of those. Nobody's qualified. Alright. Oh, I guess there's not a corpse. I went to examine, and they disappeared. Can't do anything about that. Captive woman.
Miss, are you alright? Say something.
Who are you? How did I get here?
You're in a shrine. Some brigands kidnapped you and took you here. Don't worry, they're gone. We dealt with them before they could do you any harm.
I see. Thank you, sir. After those ruffians seized me, I passed out. I don't want to think about it.
What's your name?
I am Silk. I hail from a priory far to the east, on the island of Novus.
So, Silk, what brings a woman of the cloth like you so far from home?
My mission. I nearly forgot. I must find a man named Sir Myson. Are we far from Ram Village?
Ooh, that's my grandpa.
Ram's our home. Sir Myson is my grandfather.
What? You're Sir Myson's grandson? May I see that mark on your left hand?
What, this? Sure. Pretty strange for a birthmark, huh? And that's not even the weirdest part. A long time ago, a girl in my village had the same mark on her hand.
So you're the one she...
Huh? What is it, Silk?
Sir Ulm, I have something for you. Here, please, take this.
What could this be?
Alright, but... what is it?
It's called Milla's Turnwheel. It's a relic that contains some of the Earth Mother's power.
Oh, this is gonna... we're gonna backtrack and do that kind of thing.
You were supposed to give this to my grandfather, right?
No.
We're getting the easy mode.
Now that you have left your village and embarked upon an auspicious journey, the Turnwheel would become a vital tool during the trials ahead.
Okay. Well, thank you. I promise to take good care of it. By the way, how do you use it?
You'll know when the time comes?
You don't use it. It uses you.
That's ominous.
When the time is right, the Turnwheel will give you a sign.
Okay. I'm not sure I understand, but I'll take your word.
It appears that Mother Milla already wishes to show you something.
The Turnwheel. It's glowing. What's happening?
Pog Bones? Pog Bones?
Where am I?
Hi, Kazuki. Welcome to the stream.
That's Sophia Castle. This is our kingdom? What happened here?
Ooh.
Is the deliverance too late?
A new and different cutscene?
Sir Ulm, what did you see?
It was so clear.
Ah, okay.
It was horrible.
Be calm.
Coming in as a fan of the game. I enjoy a lot of the Fire Emblem games. It's been a long time since I've finished one. And I kind of skipped over this one for...
So the vision is something that's
no one can say.
Something that could happen. If the vision
But I did find out that this game has full voice acting, so...
A sign that the mother wishes for you to take action.
That was a good enough reason to put it into the stream rotation.
Ah, Sir Ulm. In my travels, I have witnessed the sorry state of our kingdom. With no goddess to bless them, and no king to rule, most Sophians are at a loss. And I, for one, refuse to stand by and watch them suffer. I would ask for permission to accompany you on your quest.
Oh good, we're going to get a cleric into our team. I'm assuming cleric anyways. Change class. Turn wheel? Activate the turn wheel. Use view past events. Support log. Amiibo. That's gonna be difficult. We'll come back to that. Alright, proceed inward. Do we keep venturing inward? Or do we actually get out of here now? I feel like we should just cut to the chase. Cut our losses, as it were. Alright, so yeah, they did give us a cleric. Because they knew we weren't going to do that ourselves. Why would we make a healer? When we can just eat our way healthy again. Enemy squad awaits. Let's go. Before I find out that I needed a lot more units, a lot more levels under my belt.
Look up there.
Huh?
It's gonna start looking weird. What units I have in the team?
Like a Zophian soldier.
Or they're going to have to account that I could have any unit on my team.
More of them now that we're nearing the southern outpost.
At this point,
it seems Desai's men have hired brigands to hold the valley for them. This will be a tricky fight.
I'm ready.
So we're getting into the trained soldiers. And selecting units. Review tutorials. All that good stuff. Yeah.
Take a closer look at that soldier.
I'm sure it's all fine.
With a leather shield, it'll be difficult to land blows on him. We could take the
Oh, we
shield for
have
ourselves
3 factions
if
now.
we manage to defeat him.
Yeah, we could get ourselves a leather shield. I like the sound of that.
Just leave it to me.
Let's firstly check on these archers. And then send the Pegasus Knight out.
Come at me, fools! Stand back. I've got this.
Maybe could rearrange things to get into the action sooner.
Allow me.
And I'll want to either recruit or change into an archer for that dungeon. Oh good, everyone's just coming on in. Ah. You have actually quite high defense. I see. I see. I see. Defeat them and claim the spoils, yep. Do we have horse skills? Appears not. Okay. Well, we'll do some healing in a minute, I'm sure. Again, actually quite far range on archers. I guess they all have that. Give them a little advantage over mages. One unit to serve that purpose. Fill that niche. Mercenary might be in trouble because he just took hits from 3 units. About what level are these guys? Still level 1? It's probably all fine then. Goal is still rout the enemy, so I should be able to get... The mission shouldn't end until I get that guy. Alright.
Yeah, I got it.
Let's think about this. Nosferatu and recover. So you're not actually a... You are a cleric. But where's my healing? I'm not seeing any healing options off of you. Black magic? Bee magic? Bees magic? Should just straight kill you because you have no resistance? Ooh. That's some nice looking fire, actually.
Full marks.
Do I actually... what's...
Hey, Tobe. How goes? It goes, I guess.
We're getting mid-combat
Think you could sound a little less cheerful?
support conversations.
I don't know. You tell me. Why did you have to... Huh? Never mind. Forget it. Wait, what did I do?
Alright, so you're going in here. And you're gonna eat.
That wasn't half bad.
And you're going to make yourself scarce. And we're gonna start clearing out some of these units.
I do love a good fight.
Stay nearby, but stay out of range. Do you get to attack back? No, you don't. Okay. Here comes the boss. Okay. Am I going to find out that one class of weapons is like way better than the others? And there's indeed some correct strategies. Or objectively better strategies. Alright.
I will take care of this.
Okay, so that only goes... So the white magic, the healing, is only range of 1. That's not great.
Thank you.
Do you have to stick your butt out like that? Okay.
Sure, why not? Come on!
We're getting just a little overrun. Black magic, fire. And I notice there's a 1 next to the fire. Is that like a durability thing? Is that like a fire level thing? You're gonna cause the most problems for me. You need to get out of here.
Stand back.
Both are about even. I just need to not take too much damage. That's perfect.
Do that again.
Again, stay close but at range. You're venturing kind of far out. That's okay. You'll be okay. You can take it. That's... Ooh, okay.
Mother Mela, do with it as you will.
watch this play out, but sounds like I'm doing a rewind. Or restart, as it were. Ah, here we go.
The turn wheel is glowing.
Milla's turn wheel. Aspire to roll back time. Perfect. And the availabilities are started here. Start of player turn. Yeah, okay. I think that's about what we want, is just a redo on this turn. Because if you're going to take a bunch of damage, that's... So I need to get in next to you.
Sure, why not?
Allow me.
Well, look at me go.
I knew I needed that archer dead, but I like really need that archer dead. That's not so bad.
Stand back. Wait, hold on.
There we go. Him twice.
Tobin out.
He's Tobin out? He's Morbin?
I will take care of this.
Do some white magic.
Thank you.
Oh, it damages me when I use white magic, at least.
I've got this.
That's a problem. Okay. Om's gonna sit in that tree, so let's clear out some of these other enemies.
It's done.
Nice.
Lock up here.
Luck be a lady tonight. Attack 12, attack 9. Yeah, this is safe.
Not even close.
Okay.
Just leave it to me.
Then again, you can sit nearby.
Mother Mel.
Okay. This is all going fine. I have to go back to... I have to just get her out of harm's way.
Allow me. What's next?
Because she can't take any hits. Right, okay. Bow range +1. So you do have like a skill. Okay. Alright, so attack 10. You're attacking twice. Against my defense of 1. I now understand the problem. I was taking 9 damage both hits. Either hit would... I was going down to 9 HP.
I've got this.
Either hit is lethal. Alright, let's take out some of these other brigands to reduce their actions.
This is my strength.
They sure did give me the turn back time wheel just as I needed it.
I will take care of this.
Do I have any food? Guess not. Now it's the... See? And now the archer sucks, because I positioned the squishy units far away. They're all coming after the mercenary, but he's at least squirrely enough, spry enough, that he's avoiding most of these. That dude's making a run for supplies. Let's start doing some white magic nonsense.
Appreciate it.
Get some actual EXP on that unit. Maybe should have saved it for you. That's okay.
That should do it.
Archer is placed in
Don't worry about me.
the woods where he's going to be hard to hit. Not saving him from my bow though, so that's good. How much do I take each hit? 5 per hit? Three per hit apparently. Okay. Oh good.
You watching? Now you
It's a good time to have a critical. Thank you, Cliff.
Oh, I am still in that.
And now the Pegasus Knight can get in there. Finally, the archer's gone. Please kindly die.
They never learn.
Damn you!
That's better.
I'm glad you're here.
Sure, why not?
I think we need to chase that guy down before he gets to...
Okay. Here goes.
What's your move? 4? 1. Do you have like way worse move than everyone else? No, everyone does. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So if I put you here, you're at least in range of the healer. And we can do some white magic. Good.
Thanks.
Oh. And it does more than 10 HP. That's good. Nope. Don't engage with that guy. Without lots of backup. Alright. That brigand can get some healing. That's fine.
Stand back.
Yeah, take your 5 HP. No one cares. No one's impressed. But we need healing for some of these other units. Yeah, fire's how I get through this. How's he attacking me back? Oh, it's just all magic will damage me in return. I think I'm getting it. Can you handle? Apparently not. This is all pretty bad. Okay, 11 twice, 5 twice. It's 10 damage. Can handle this guy. And he's not doing enough damage to anyone else. So that might have to be how it goes. Let's try it.
What did you?
Clean that guy up. Alright.
I can tell I'm getting stronger.
At least you're still getting attack points. That part's nice. Good, you are in fact at a range. That's what we wanted. Stopped ourselves from getting double hit. But we are just going to wait and defend the mage, who's doing the actual work here.
Thank you.
Perfect. 11 twice. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ooh, that would kill you. More fire. It's working pretty well. Nosferatu. Get some HP back. Yes, excellent. And that's how that works. So if can't kill him, and good chance of dying. All right. Well, that looks like good EXP for Alm. Oh, and I'm just noticing the support bonuses in the corner. That's good. Yes, leather shield for us. Send an item to the convoy. Leather shield for us. It's probably important.
We made it. Somehow.
Yeah, Tobin, you do look kind of rough.
The valley's clear. Still, that wasn't easy.
You should be fine.
You have my thanks. We'll soon reach the southern outpost, which is under Deliverance control. Once we've rejoined
Won't
our
that be
comrades,
nice?
the fights ahead will become easier.
Is that when we get more
I
recruits?
wonder what they're like. I'm excited to meet them.
Sir Lucas?
Is it time for plot?
Good to see you made it back safely.
I recognize you. You were stationed at the outpost.
Gatekeeper?
Has something happened? Why are you here?
Forgive us, Sir Lucas, but the tides turned after you left, and we were forced to abandon the outpost. I'm afraid Lady Claire was taken captive. Desay's men hold her there even now.
What? Claire? Gods, how could this happen?
That sounds bad.
Lucas, this is my fault. Lady Claire is new to military command. I should have left her in more experienced hands.
Don't blame yourself, Lucas. Sir Clive sent you to Ram Village, right? You didn't have a choice. If blame lies with anyone, it's him.
Sure. Yeah. You know, blame the person in authority. That sounds about right.
Nothing. We need a plan. I assume this Claire person is still alive, right? In that case,
I'm realizing that Lucas is actually quite far down the totem pole in that case.
That's a great idea. Wait, what? No! How are we supposed to reclaim a fortress from trained royal soldiers?
With black magic.
Otherwise, our journey is already over. Here and now, we make our decision. Will we live our lives as simple
I probably should have made
villagers,
someone into an archer.
or will we fight on as soldiers of the Deliverance? But
Okay, good speech. Here. What have we got to lose? Let's do it.
Great! Tobin, listen. just
We've got the
stop
goddess
and
on
think
our
about
side
this.
now.
I know
We
it's
have
hard,
the
but
Mills
try.
turnwheel.
Claire is a girl, and if we save a girl, huh? You follow?
That's thinking with your head, Gray.
The same man who mocks the fact that I fight for gold. Yes, because it's gold. This is girls. Don't you like girls?
I see.
I mean, I admit they're not bad. You see? We speak the same language. So you're in, right?
He hasn't thought
I don't
much
know what
about
to
girls.
say, except thank you. You're very brave to do this. The Deliverance is lucky to have you.
Same goes for you,
Just
Lucas.
make sure you pay
One
well.
thing, you may be right that some of the blame lies with Sir Clive, but please, tread soft with him regardless.
You will
Lady
cut your head
Claire's
off if
younger
you
sister.
speak ill of
I'm
him.
sure no one's head is hanging lower than his own right now.
Oh, Lucas,
But heads will
I'm
roll.
sorry. You're right.
You've got an award. Award for successfully using the power beyond the ken of mankind. Nope. Save your progress. Perfect. Alright. That puts us at about 10 o'clock. 3-hour stream. I think that's a good taste for the first week. So, units, rating, 420, Ram Valley. Great. Thanks for dropping by, everyone. I'm gonna call it in there. And we'll find someone to raid from here. Let's think about that. Yeah, I think we're gonna settle in with Fire Emblem for the foreseeable future, I should say. Liam Lee, Brian McGinnis. Well, Sean Chiplock's in this game, but Jello Apocalypse. Yeah, let's do Sean Chiplock. Demon Gaze 2. I don't know what that is. It's looking kind of JRPG. Next now. Alright, so let's go do that. And get on rating. What's going on through the week? We've got... I think Isles Omnium Files is coming back Wednesday. I'm back tomorrow with Amon to do more Valhalla. Tomorrow. I think Jet's getting ready to stream something new. So that's fun to look forward to. And yeah, Friday, new episode of the podcast. It's gonna be... I think it's Josie up next. Josie and the Tiger and the Fish. That's good. Watch my episode with Jamal about Girls in Ponzer if you haven't. Yeah. And I think we're playing another group stream soonish. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. We will catch you next time. Bye-bye.